know when you're passion. I'd like to know, yes, oh, does she need me and she oh, and is this a oh, does she need me and she free oh, is this a oh, does she need me and she free oh, I'd like to know when we're passion. I'd like to know, yes, oh, does she need me and she oh.
My eyes can't see you, baby, unless you. My eyes can't see you, baby, unless you. Held it. My eyes can't see you, baby, unless you. My eyes can't see you, baby, unless you.
Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Gaia's performance video. Today, as you guys can tell, we are practically about ready to drop in the new motor. But right now we're painting, at least trying to make it look decent. So oh shit, I just noticed I didn't even have you guys in focus, but anyways, you guys see what I'm trying to do. Just trying to paint everything look nice. You know, right now that we have all this shit apart. And that way it's easier for us to paint it. Looks okay. Ya huevo. Fue a Pep Boys. Ya huevo. Sí, sí. Hell yeah. I think the camera lens is dirty. There it is. Looks way, 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 way better. 100 times better than all that rusted ass look that it had. Oh shit. So there it is, guys. It's coming along. Painted all the rusted ass parts. Because after we cleaned it with a combination of acid and industrial strength degreaser. So it basically brought, you know, the frame back to bare metal. And literally after we just left it like 2-3 days, it started to rust. So I was like, man, you know what, I'll just go ahead and paint it. Now that I have everything here apart, it's easier for us to paint. That way we can make it look pretty under the hood, so it doesn't look all fucked up. I'm gonna sit you guys down real quick because it's kind of hard painting and recording at the same time. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. But yeah, oh shit, I'm not trying to zoom in. But yeah, I'm trying to make this at least look nice. That way, whenever people look under the entry bay, it doesn't look all rusty. The real problem here is putting the engine mounts on. It had some V6 engine mounts, and I think I showed it in one of the other videos that whenever we pulled out the engine, the V6, something got cut up on this driver's side motor mount, and it fucking ripped it apart. So that just kind of gave me an opportunity just to go with some different kind of motor mounts. So I went with, instead of going with the stock V6, I got some V8 engine mounts. That way, you know, the V6 engine mounts kind of sat a little bit back, too, like more back. These V8 ones, they sit a little bit more forward. So I think that should give us a little bit more adjustment. Even though that the motor mount adapters that I bought are from Dirty Dingo, they are the ones that you can slide back and forth. But so I didn't think that really had much to do with it. It's just that the V6 motor mounts, they're a bitch to change. We ended up having to cut all that shit off because it was a bitch trying to get them out. So that's why we went with some V8. They're a little bit easier to install. So we'll go from there, but I'm gonna keep on painting. So all right, so here are the new parts. This is a motor mount that I got. They're off of V8. Low-key, I think I'm gonna spray this one because I had to buy them. I bought this one at Pep Boys, and then fuck, where I put the other one at? Shit. Oh, this other one I bought it at O'Reilly's, and it's black. So I'm gonna paint this one también. I'm just gonna hit it with some brake cleaner. That way it gets rid of all this little oily shit on my back. It gets rid of all this oil stuff. That way, you know, they at least match. So get some brake clean. Damn, bitch barely has any. Damn, both barely have any. So hit it with some brake clean. I'm just gonna hit the top. I'm not gonna worry about the bottom. Had a rag over here. All right, I think it's good now. So now I'm gonna hit it with some paint. I think it's this bitch right here. Damn, what I do with the brand new can I had? Oh, there it is. Oh, dumbass motherfucker. Paint it real quick. shit. Almost look like the fucking the one I just bought. But anyways, right now once we start putting all this shit back together, I'll come back with you guys. I'll start recording. I'm gonna let all this shit dry, and then I'll get back with you guys. Today we should be able to put at least the motor in. That way I can start fitting and twisting parts or whatever I need to do to make the turbo kit fit. But for now I'm just gonna let all this dry, and then once all this shit's dry, I'll come back with you guys. So we got the motor mounts bolted all up right there. So literally the next step is just to drop in the motor and then start test fitting. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test fit the motor, and then from there I'm just gonna start running the piping for the turbo, see what I have to cut. But basically I might have to cut right there and over there so I can get the piping for the intercooler that goes in front. But I'll see what I can do, because I might have to space the AC condenser. I might have to take this bracing off. That way I can move the AC condenser a little bit more back to make room for the intercooler. But I think it's all possible. It's a shitload of room in the front, so hopefully it all comes good to get. Hopefully it all comes good together. Hopefully everything is not that hard. But like I was saying, if there's any complications of me fitting the turbo, I'm just gonna ditch the turbo, sell it, and go with the big ass cam. Maybe like a 300-400 shot nitrous. Fuck it, call it a day. But there we go. So next step is just to install the engines and then start test fitting and all that good stuff. So stay tuned for that.
The next day.
AM Beats.
Saquen los papeles y un accesito, bolitas verdes y algo de perico. Así se enfiesta el goldillo. En Tamaulipas lo ven seguido. El homie sencillo, nada de fico. Le gustan las prendas y vivir tranquilo. Pero si hay inconvenientes, en caliente los atiende. Enamorado con el dinero, nunca goloso, más bien agradecido. En el cielo están sus jefes, hoy lo verán más pendiente.
Alright, so that's gonna be it for today, you guys. I am gonna have to pull the motor back out again because I still have to tighten up these bolts right here that go to the mount. Gotta tighten those up, and then I'm also gonna buy a new flywheel. That way we can put the transmission and the motor all in one piece. That way we're not on the floor, you know, try to fucking finesse that transmission in. So still got to do that. And then right now I was kind of test fitting the turbo manifold, the hot side, and it's gonna be hitting just a little bit right there. So I'm gonna have to cut just like very little right there at the top, just so it's not hitting. And then I'm also gonna buy some studs. That way it has a little bit more clamping power. And then after that, the engine and tranny will be mounted up all in one piece. So that's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. So till then, to be continued.